Oh, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying like,
He's the alpha sweat.
yeah. Like there's. ML Jiggums.
ML Jigum's Twitch TV. What?
Well, this
He was
premier
that
matchup
sweaty?
between two current division leaders has so far
Ooh,
lived
Johan
up to
Santana
For
has
its
which
no
billing,
game?
games
guys.
tomorrow.
It certainly has, Matt, and it's not hard to imagine that
In
these two impressive teams
no,
could
home mod.
potentially meet up again in October. So it's fun to get a look at them clashing here and sizing each other up.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 22. Nick Markakis.
And a strike to the 36-year-old
map is all
veteran. It's nothing
rooftops.
in one. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm so glad I met you guys after Modern Warfare 2. Like, it was right before Black Ops 1 came out.
Strike 3
I
called on
was,
the
like,
fastball,
my worst
1
days
down.
for, like, sweat was
People always
Modern
talk
Warfare,
about
from
how
Call of Duty 4 to
important
Modern
getting
Warfare
the
2.
leadoff
The
man
center
on base
fielder,
is,
number
and it's
11.
true. So in the
Enter.
Like, I was so
In
fucking...
the Arcade.
I was full of, like, rage if anything happened that didn't go my way. I was, like...
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk
Well, that's the
about
other thing. Like,
being
I
in
was
the zone.
every
This guy's
game.
been
I'm
great
yelling at my
lately.
teammates for
It
something.
all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to pitch it.
That wasn't me.
That was me. That was me. Like halfway through in W2, I grew out of that and started doing that. And that's right
The
around when I
batter,
met you.
number 1.
You do not
Second
understand how
baseman,
upset I would make Paul because at
Ozzy.
least every single, I would say at least once a day, I would get a
Strike 1.
double or a triple kill with a
Pitcher's duel
javelin.
continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. Pops this one up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory.
Your attention, please.
From 10 to
Now
start the
pitching
9th
for the
inning as he'll
Braves.
try to keep the score right
Number
where it is
55.
heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Fred
First
Martin.
pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw on first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
The batter, the left
Now
fielder,
to the plate, Adam
Adam
Frazier, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks.
Up next for the Pirates,
Right
the
now.
shortstop,
Nobody's
Trevor
that big
Story.
runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Pirates move in front now 4-1. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And Dan, after that home run, it
The
looks
first
like they
baseman,
might be able
number
to end this
55,
losing streak that they've
Josh
been mired in.
Bell.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for
Up next,
3 to
Pittsburgh.
this point.
The
Yeah,
right
not
fielder,
his game so far.
Gregory
He's such a good hitter. We all kind of
I was
expect him to pick up 2 or
I was
3
just
hits
Mr.
most of the
Nuke.
time.
Like
That's not
nobody like in my area at all was like good
Backhanded
enough
try
to
into
even
the
like
hole
get
is
themselves
short,
through
but
that
this
skill
gets
streak.
on
I was
by.
getting one every other game. It got to the point where people talked about me so much in school, like mostly like good ways or bad ways or anywhere in between, but just they talked about me just like either he's so good or just got no life, like
Ladies and gentlemen,
to the point where I had to buy a
attention,
PS3 because people were
Now
complaining that like it was
Top of inning
bullshit.
number 9.
So I literally
Number
bought a
56.
PS3 with all my Christmas money
Garrett.
so I could go prove myself on the
Off
air.
balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
the center fielder, number 10.
Riding in once again,
Brian
Reynolds.
Oh no, I was big. I couldn't camp at all. I was always running gun.
they're going to
World
give
at
him the
War
intentional
trained
walk
the
here, so now
crap
they'll
out of my
have a
trigger
force at any
finger,
base
since
with
all
two
the good
gone.
guns in that game, well, most of the good guns in
Now
that game were
batting.
semi-auto.
Catcher.
And so when Modern Warfare 2 came around, the only semi-auto gun was the FAL, and I would constantly get yelled at by people who were like, "Oh, you're using a mod." I'm like, "Nah, I just used the GUI for the entire
Oh yeah.
World War."
Nobody believed me. I had a wicked fast trigger finger, and I shot with my thumb. And they're like, "How do you do that?" I'm like, "You just have a mod." I'm like, "No, I don't." So then one day I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go buy a fucking mod." I literally bought a mod after that. Now like, here, see, look, this is trigger finger, this is mod. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season.
Nope, ball.
A lot of
I hate
variables
you.
come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be
That was
interesting
the
to
one
see
gun.
if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years
So,
for this player.
ever since, yeah, that's because it had like, at close range it did 40 damage per shot, at long range it did like 30 damage per shot. So at most, from across the map, it was a 4-shot kill.
Reynolds on at first with 2 down.
The trigger, holy shit. This man just had fucking Vietnam flashbacks to World War II.
Ready to go for the last half
Leading
of
up
the inning.
for the Braves.
I
first
actually did
baseman.
not like World at War when it first came out initially.
Freeman.
Like, I thought the beta was kind of cool, but then when the game came out, I wasn't really the biggest fan. I played more Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 than I did World at War.
Someone on this
first one.
offense needs to take it upon
One
themselves
ball,
to
two
have a
strikes.
quality
I vowed
AB and
to
start the
myself when
line
that
moving
game
again.
first came out that I would never create an MP40 class, and I never did. I would only use the MP40. This was part of my oath that I took. I only used the MP40
Now batting.
if
No
both of
left
my
fielder.
guns were out of ammo.
Marcel.
At the end of World at War, I had a grand score of like 200 kills with the MP40
0-2.
after the full year.
The first week. The first day. Got 200 kills isn't really a whole lot.
The batter. The catcher. Tyler. Flower.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
UAV
Sometimes
jammer.
you need a little luck.
Camouflage?
Ground ball with the
Oh,
for
that
it.
might have been that.
The third baseman. Johan.
Now a swing and he gets
John
him to pop it
Fargo.
up.
No, not
But
in
this'll
not in
land
World at War.
untouched.
Yeah, it was camouflage.
Set. Here's the 0-1.
I
I
think
think
it
that hit, yeah, hit you from UAVs.
Looked like he was
I'm
cheating
almost
a heater
positive
right there. A
camouflage
little
didn't come
bit
around
too
till Black Ops
far
1.
out in front. Got to
No, it
find
was
a way to keep
camouflage.
his hands back.
Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a
No,
ball
counterintelligence
popped in the
was a
air
different
back
one.
behind
That was a
Story.
green perk.
Story
It was
there
like
to
sit
make
rep.
the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
I believe. I don't know. I'm
That
gonna
ends
look up
what
the World
was
at War perks
quite an
now.
entertaining matchup
Bomb
of
squad.
top dogs here,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, when two division leaders face off, it is like two alpha dogs staring at each other. Unfortunately, there's only going to
Okay,
be
let's
room
see.
for one
Perks
at
in
the
World
top
at
of
War
the pack.
were
But
3
it's fun to
flash,
get a peek at what
satchel
it looks
charge,
like for
bazooka,
these two
bomb
contenders to
squad,
tangle
bouncing
head to
Betty,
head.
bandolier,
Yeah, this was a fun matchup,
2
and I have a
frags,
ton of
and
respect for
flamethrower
both
for
of
blue
these two
perks.
teams.
Red perks
But
were
what
stopping
really
power,
matters is what
fireworks,
comes of these
flak
two
jacket,
teams later
gas
in the
mask,
season when
juggernaut,
championships are
camouflage,
won and
camouflage,
lost.
sleight of
I
hand,
wanna see what these
shades,
teams
double
have
tap,
become at that
overkill.
point.
I
Green-
miss shades.
Green
Your
perks
character would
were deep
actually get
impact.
shades.
Because
Because
dude,
it
you gotta
made
decrease
you
the
wear
brightness of signal
shades.
flares. Green perks were deep impact, extreme conditioning, steady aim, toss back, second chance, Marty Dom, fireproof. Dead silence, iron lungs, and reconnaissance, which was enemy tanks, dogs, and artillery show up on radar. There was also vehicle perks of water cooler, greased bearings, ordnance training, lead foot, coaxial machine gun, and then kill streaks were 357 plain strike dogs.
Oh, the carbine? Yeah, that gun was. My 3 most used guns were the
Nice.
Kar 98K, the FG42, and the Pupisha.
PPSH.
Yeah.
I actually really liked the PPSH. I pretty much
What's
took
up?
the MP40 class and
so
made
good.
that, but with the PPSH.
PPSH was amazing.
That was like the
The
P90 to
drum
me in that
mag? Are
game.
you kidding me?
Fucking Soria. That's actually pretty.
Oh, la, 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 la.
Not bad. Oh, he wants Chris Stratton though. Chris Stratton's maybe.
Same. I only got to 7th Prestige in that game, so I never got to use any of the good stuff.
I don't really need Simeon. Sure. No.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, days. Yeah, like you look at COD 4 and MW2. I had a month on both, but World at War I think I had a week.
True.
I'd argue Call of Duty 4 had pretty good
knifing. I'm the king of panic knifing. I remember Modern Warfare 2, all I would do every single game is run the FAL or the ACR, and then the M1014 shotgun extended mag, Marathon Pro, Ninja Pro, and stopping.
I literally had 10, like when you got your 10 custom classes on there, I had all 10 like actual classes, like all try hard, like what am I like?
Division lead to show for it. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Leading off for San Diego.
Game, I think it's
I
clear
like
that the
that
plan
red
of
star.
attack
Fernando
against the
Tatis
has worked.
Jr.
You've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Let me look up the Call of Duty 4 ones.
No, 10th is better.
I really liked 9th on Call of Duty 4. It was like a red star. 8th and 9th in Call of Duty 4 I thought were pretty cool. I didn't, as far as I remember, I didn't like the Modern Warfare 2 ones. But I don't really remember them. Some of the higher ones for Modern Warfare 2 were okay. I didn't like the gold, like, skull 10 prestige. I also didn't like I had to go to fucking level 70.
If they ever bring back Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, they better bring back the pre-nerf akimbo models.
They're never gonna make that game. You know what game I actually really liked their Prestige albums in? Was Black Ops 1. I like a lot of those, looking at them now.
Isn't there one that's like a cool looking octopus?
Cool looking octopus, let me see. I don't see an octopus, I see a spider.
Never mind.
On a spider's web.
Call of Duty there's an octopus for 8th Prestige.
Take a look at MW3. I'm just gonna go through them all, I guess, at this point. MW3s were all kind of basic. Black Ops 1, I think, probably my overall, might be my favorite, like, yeah.
I miss the cameras from Black Ops. Are you serious?
Yuri, the cool octopus was Black Ops 3.
I love Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3. I remember my Cerberus, I averaged 6.7 kills per Cerberus.
Oh, a fastball swung on, missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on.
I just remember,
like the movement system in that.
I don't remember what his ability was at all, but I remember that the character I liked playing the most kind of looked like Pathfinder, actually. I can't think of his name. I think it started with an S. It was a robot.
Oh,
Until the seventh, but he gets
the
his
one who
first
could do
hit of the
next
game,
was it Reaper?
and that'll extend his hitting
The
streak.
third baseman.
Yeah, and he didn't come out
Manny
of this. He didn't come out of what he was
Machado.
trying to do all day.
Yep,
Got
that
it.
was broken for the first month of the game, but
Ladies
then
and
they
gentlemen,
nerfed the absolute
it's
crap out of
time
it.
for the
No
traditional
runs on one
seventh
base
inning
hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the
Chuck
bottom
Liddell?
of inning
I actually
number
did like
7.
Chuck Liddell a lot.
Pittsburgh leads this one 5-4.
Oh, Tempest is my favorite.
Bottom of the inning now, so striding in.
Leading up
Gregory
for the
Polanco,
Pirates,
0 for 2 from him
the
so
right
far in
fielder,
this one.
Gregory Polanco.
I did. Oh yeah, the Annihilator. I used with Tempest. I remember I team wiped. I shot one guy, and all 5 of his teammates were standing right next to him with the Tempest. I'm like, oh, I got a kill. Oh, I got 6 kills.
It wasn't Reaper. His name was Spectre. Sorry. His ability was called Ripper.
Oh, Spectre. Oh yeah, that one. The one with essentially the commando knife.
Hold on, I can tell you.
Yeah, he had camo and then the knife.
Oh no, yeah, Reaper. No, you're right. Yeah, Reaper. I'm sorry. There's another one called Spectre. Reaper was the robot that I'm talking about. Kind of looks like Pathfinder. His weapon was Scythe. Activates an arm-integrated quad-barreled minigun with a 160 rounds. The minigun must be spun before it can be fired. And his ability
was awesome.
Was Psychosis. Hacks the enemy HUD so that they will see.
Oh yeah. No, I'm thinking Psychosis. Yeah. Glitch. Yeah, Glitch was okay.
Glitch was, I think, right here. Glitch was Tempest.
I also
abused.
I abused Hive from the homeless. That thing, because you didn't even have to hit people, you just had to shoot around them. Every single time I use that, I'd be like,
James,
I'm
surprised
did not.
I'm surprised you didn't like
have my
Fire
consoles
Break.
on
He
that
seems
guy.
very caustic-esque, except with fire.
Ooh, I love Fire Break. I would use his heat sink thingy, or whatever it was. Get so many kills with that. Yes, he would like pull out a little radiation bomb.
Dude, Seraph literally pulls out like a wingman. It looks dead ass. It's literally a wingman. What the fuck? Yeah, it's an Annihilator, but it looks just like a wingman. Yeah.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Looks like double-barreled action now
Count
in the San
1-0.
Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base
Oh my
hit.
god. Yeah, no. Team Agua. I'm gonna see what I have from there. I've got 4 screenshots, that's it. I don't have anything from Black Ops 3, I deleted it all. Damn.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much
Up
velocity.
next for the
And
Pirates,
that was a 96
the third baseman,
fastball.
Colin
He smoked the other way.
Moran.
Although I didn't know really a whole lot about the PlayStation flipping system at that point.
Ball well hit.
That's like when I was just coming back around you guys,
See
and
ya later.
I
Over
never
the
really
wall,
touched
a home
it.
run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between
I
these
didn't
two
figure out
lineups.
quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching
Yeah,
for
man.
the
Hey, you know
Padres,
what, Dero? This
number
is a pretty good
34,
pitcher's ballpark,
Craig
PNC in Pittsburgh.
Damon.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter.
He's
With
out.
that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed
The catcher,
hitter.
number
Big
14,
left center gap and
Slew.
center field plays.
Melee.
Catcher is Maley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound.
See, I think that Black Ops 3 Zombies, like, at the end it was cool, like Zombie Chronicles, because you got all these other old maps back. But for the most part, I didn't really like Black Ops 3 Zombies just because I thought it was a little too complicated.
Your attention, please.
That's when things like Black Ops 2 kind of made things complicated as it is. I think Black Ops 1 is the best for zombies. You get the first 4 from World at War, and the other like 5 or 6 from Black Ops 1.
One late break to the slider
My
here,
favorite
but
part
he
of
takes
zombies,
it
that
on
era
the
there.
hands.
And it ended on Moon.
0-1.
Like, that's a good
Lifetime
ending.
versus Craig Stammen. Just a couple of
And then they
matchups,
milked it.
no hits,
And then they milked it. And then they milked it.
That evens it up 1-1.
No, I can't, but... And then that's the thing, like, I thought, okay, maybe Black Ops 3, they had a good ending. You know? Nope. Black Ops 4. Do it again.
Now a ball line
But then, like, it actually all... And this whole time, it turns out Nikolai's, like, the actual guy. Like, not Richtofen. That, like, ends it or whatever. Yeah.
Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline.
Oh, yeah, that was one... Like, that's the thing, there was, like, 3 versions of Richtofen doing his thing, like... There was just so much, like the Victus crew, the Ultimus, yeah. You know, and you got to go through the absolute most convoluted like, Easter egg steps just to get these things going on. Like I thought it was convoluted in Black Ops 1, but Jesus, they just blew it out of proportion with 2 and 3.
Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired.
What?
The Golden Spork, dude.
Your attention, please.
Been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do
the
so
Pirates.
to start the 8th.
Number 30.
I liked,
All set for the
I don't know,
start
I
of
liked
the
back
inning.
in, like, when World at War was coming out, I'll never forget, I stayed up till 6 in the morning waiting for the final map to come out for Zombies.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second
Is
Jeez.
that the rise? Yep.
He'll
Oh,
be
my
fine
favorite.
coming out of the bullpen.
Like, I remember
at this
waiting
point
up with,
if he
like,
can
2 or
keep
3
the
other
ball
friends till
around
6 in the
knees
morning, and it
like
hadn't
that.
come out. And we all fell asleep for, like, 2 hours, and then it was there.
Pitch popped up. Moran is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now, do you remember, like, in World at War, like, when people just first started finding out about it, so you had to have a friend that had beaten the campaign? Yeah, so they're like, alright, shit, Brandon's on, like, we can play zombies now if he's down, and, like, the dude's like, man, I don't want to play this shit anymore, everyone just keeps asking me because I beat the campaign. Nobody wanted to fucking do it around here.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Oh, that's it.
Pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I liked the ray gun Easter egg in the campaign.
This is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly
Yeah.
retired. They started in number 8. Here's Jurickson Profar.
Like, I like the littler things. Like, I thought it was fucking crazy the stuff they were doing on Jurickson, though, where, like, you know, if you hear these, like, voice lines, and you can shoot, yeah, the teddy bears, you can shoot that one thing outside the map, and it just, like, makes, like, some lights flash or whatever. Like, I thought that shit was crazy.
Breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider.
Oh, yeah. Nobody, I found that out before anyone else in my area, so every time I play with them, I'm like, guys, come over here for a second. Do you hear that? And I throw it in there, and they'd be like, what the fuck did you do, dude? Stop hacking.
Leading up for the Pirates.
Of course, that's everyone's go-to, too.
second
It's like, oh,
baseman.
it's hacked, or let's hack this, hack that. Like, nobody knew how to do it.
Newman.
That's how I met Isaac. Him and Tristan. I've never had anything like that, but Isaac did hook me up with some Call of Duty 4 mods, like, during Black Ops 1. Like, me and a friend were randomly playing it, and we found Isaac and Tristan. And then, obviously, the fucking JTAG lobbies. Modern Warfare 2.
Now batting. The shortstop.
I don't think you played Modern Warfare 2 if you didn't get involved in some sort of lobby, even if on accident.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there at the knees, strike 1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Oh, I remember
Here it comes.
when somebody like hacked into the file or whatever and got the global thermonuclear war game mode on there, which was like, which really wasn't anything special at all.
Leading
But
off for San Diego.
since we had it, or like I had it,
Francisco.
and I was like, okay, I can't turn my Xbox off though. So if I do, then we're gonna lose this, and I have to like get it back from someone.
Ladies
So I just left my Xbox on
your
for 3
attention,
straight days so
please.
my friends could play that shit.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
And then just to, you know, be like,
Number
yeah, this isn't really
35.
too fun.
Keith
Play it, like,
Goni.
actually.
Kella.
Michael Myers?
Oh, actually, I think I might know what you're talking about. I didn't have that, but I did have... I think I had a couple other modded, like, private game modes. Yep, I remember that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike.
Yo, you know what the fucking craziest thing ever to me? And I was so depressed for the longest time until they announced MWR. One day I was playing, like, a couple of my friends, we'd keep our old 360s hooked up, we'd play Call of Duty 4 here and there. And then one day I was on playing, like, by myself, just playing, you know, and you'd run into some modders every here and there because it's an old game. But then everything was fine. I didn't run into any modders one day. I was playing, I got off, the next day I get on, and I'm level 1. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of sad, like, whatever, not a big deal, I'll just re-level up. I can play fucking Call of Duty 4 again and level up, so I was 10 perceived. But then I looked, all my default classes were no perks and just M9 pistols. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, I'll just level up and not create a class. I don't use the defaults anyways after I level up. No, see, everything was perma-locked. Except it was like a shitty mod where, like, the only things that were perma-locked were the things that you get at the start. So, like, your default blue perks, like when you haven't unlocked anything yet, which was like 3 stuns and like C4, I couldn't get those. The default weapons, M16, couldn't use it. MP5 couldn't use it. But if I get like to level 13 and I unlock a G3, yeah, I can use that. Like I can put that in my classes. So I was as someone who really used like the MP5 mainly with stopping power and steady aim. That was my set, like, those were all locked permanently, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't find another modder to ever get that done for me, so I kept making new accounts with 1-month trials to just play whenever I was in the mood. And then they announced the remake, and I almost cried when I saw that. I was so ecstatic.
On the other hand, you don't trade away very many.
It was worth every penny, and even then, you eventually didn't have to do that, which was nice. But I mean, at the same time, I was like, really, I spent $80 for Call of Duty 4 Remastered, and I'll do it again. But it kind of sucks that it turns out if I just waited, I wouldn't have had to have done that. Am I not going to get a trade-off before the deadline? This is some bullshit. Oh, I can't. I just cannot bring myself to. And it's like anytime they sort of bring me back and they get me a little interested, like back with Call of Duty. What was even the name of it? Was it just World War? World War II.
That game was trash.
It was like, oh shit, they're finally getting rid of the futuristic stuff. It's all boots on the ground. Yeah, I'll try it. Nah, fucking awful.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman, 2 outs
now
and
batting,
2 runners aboard
the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Little chopper back to the mound. And
well, I thought like that. I don't know. I've always kept it real when it came to that stuff. Like I hated I hated Black Ops 2. That's such a renowned one apparently. Like people love that game. I hated it.
Numbers against Joe Musgrove. Just 2 for 9.
Leading up for the Padres.
Like yeah, there's definitely worse. Like I didn't mind it, but like I only had like 3 days on it. It wasn't for me. But the second it got futuristic, I hated it. Ghost, terrible. Advanced Warfare, terrible.
Here's the pitch.
Ghost was like another one that was like, I'll get like 3 days on it, but like Advanced Warfare, I think Advanced Warfare I had 1 day. Black Ops 4 I didn't even buy. Infinite Warfare I never touched. And then it's like, oh, Modern Warfare, this will be interesting, bring it back to its roots here and be all modern, but no, it's still shit.
The catcher, Francisco.
It's just, they're trying too hard to be something that they're not, and they're trying too hard to please people that are not good at things. Like that's how I argue games now. And they're just adding too much. Like they're overcomplicating it. When if they just kept it simple, it'd be better. Like I've always said, like there's too much going on now.
strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back.
I liked one of the Battlefield games, and I can't remember which.
The batter.
It was on the
center fielder.
360, I
These
think.
pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when
Nine-
they really need to, and that second out
I think it was
really
3.
important.
1942 was okay, but I
Could
think
be
it was
something
Battlefield
we
3.
look back on later when the game's over.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to carry that slider down.
Actually, no, I don't know. It might have been
The
on the
pitcher.
wall.
Your attention, please.
One of them was okay.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 28.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
Tommy.
Strike one. The average sits
Fair.
at 6 here to start play. 10 home runs and 40.
You know what game actually I really liked and I wish people played more of? Or at least back then, not anymore now. Homefront. I
Now
liked
pitching for
Homefront
the
a lot.
Padres. Number 55. Matt.
New inning
Raw.
set to
No,
get
just straight up
underway.
Homefront.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time.
Like the
Not
Koreans
sure
are
if this
invading
is a
America.
powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time.
And
somebody
I actually
puts
really
something
liked the
together
first
to try to score
Titanfall.
a run.
And
Like,
the go-ahead run is in at
I got
second
to and
base
never
here.
played it, but I loved the
The
first
shortstop.
one.
Brings in the power
Trevor.
hitting shortstop
Took a
Trevor
little bit
Story.
used to, but
Not much in the way of productivity
Yeah.
from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. And he has just
I don't know.
given them the
Everybody I knew
lead
like
late as
tried
this is
Titanfall
down
and
for
liked it,
extra
but like
bases.
nobody got good at it, and then I got like
Run comes
okay
across
at
the score,
it.
and they
Like
jump
I could
ahead
like go
1-0.
even every game.
Boy, those half
The people were like amazed by that. And thought it was so cool.
Goff.
Big RBI
Bell.
base hit right here
I would just
to give
kill
your
people
team
in
the
my
lead.
Titan.
Yeah,
Like I
no
just
one
hop my Titan and
remembers
step
that
on
ground
people.
ball
or
with
whatever.
eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up.
Like I never did anything that was actually good. I just
Can you quiet
went
your
for people that were
emotions
worse than
down,
me and
take
just
the crowd
clueless
out of
idiots
it,
running
and
around.
slow yourself down enough
Now
to come
batting.
through, and that's
The
exactly
right
what they
fielder. Gregory
Runner
Polanco.
at second, one away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco back.
I'm sad because I feel like the new Xbox is going to be better than the
If he doesn't
PS5.
shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And I don't really want to go back to Xbox.
Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there
I mean,
to
if
score.
that's what everyone gets, I'm going to gravitate towards
Dan,
you
that's a
guys. I'll probably end up
huge
getting both
insurance
eventually.
run right there.
Anyways,
Has to
but
feel good as a
Now
hitter
batting.
right there to
The
not
third
only
baseman,
get a ribby knock, but to
Colin
give your team a little
Moran.
bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out
I
there
actually
with a
got,
more free and easy frame of
PS4
mind
before I got my
instead of
Xbox
going
One.
in a
I got them
1-1
about
game
a
where
week
every
apart.
pitch is so important. You're
But
one pitch away from a solo tying the
definitely
game up.
got
That's not the case now.
Oh, it's on the ground to
PlayStation
second.
first.
Did he get his double play?
And I didn't really want to get the
Hosmer,
Xbox. I
double
figured
play,
PlayStation was
and
going to be
that
better,
ends the
and
inning.
it was. Like this is the better console
Here's Juan
this
Lagares
time
now.
around.
He's got a base hit
Leading
tonight.
up for the
Like it's
Padres.
alternated. You know, PS2 was
left
better
fielder.
than the
Kyle
Xbox.
Trick.
One.
360 was better than the PS3.
Lagares.
Bottom half of the eighth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Right?
the
But see, that's the thing.
Number
Like,
30.
This offense has been
Kyle.
underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality
like
AB and get
that's the thing. Like the
line going.
PS2 was a lot
Frazier.
better than the first
There, he makes
Xbox.
the catch
The
for the
360 was a lot better than the PS3. The
The
PS4
batter,
is a
number
lot better
5.
than the Xbox
Second
One.
baseman, Greg
When it comes to games,
Garcia.
I do like using my Xbox when it comes to like media though. Like if I'm gonna watch something,
There's a
or,
breaking ball, but it
anything
doesn't
like that.
quite find the strike zone.
like I like YouTube, Netflix,
One
ball.
Hulu, or anything else. I like at that on the Xbox a little bit more.
No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. And a fastball.
But that's the thing though too, is like that's what the Xbox One was initially supposed to be. Gaming wasn't a priority for that thing. It was the all-in-one home entertainment, like your living room, everything you need is just in this Xbox right here.
Right by
I'm
brings
gonna watch.
express. No
Yeah.
chance to put that ball in play.
That's it.
He's going to be
Right.
thinking about that pitch.
And
Or if
we'll
that's
have to
the
leave
case,
it
they buy
there
fucking,
as this
you know,
is
they were buying
strike
Wii's.
3. All set to start the ninth in this one.
Leading off for the
Here's
Pirates,
Adam Frazier.
the
He's
left
got a hit
fielder,
in 3 at-bats
Adam
to this point.
Frazier.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That is, yeah, that was like half of my reason for getting a PS3. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a PS3, and I can play Call of Duty
Off
with
plate,
the people that
ball,
doubt me.
1 strike.
I can get a Blu-ray
Hey,
player,
that's
and
a
I
nice
can play
take
baseball
by the
because
batter right
MLB
there,
The Show
but that's a
it's PlayStation
non-competitive
exclusive
off-speed
until
pitch.
next
Gotta
year.
do
Next year's gonna be
better
the
to
first
at
time in
least entice the
16
swing.
years
Hard hit ball to second.
that this is not just a PlayStation exclusive.
Throw on to first
Got
for
him.
the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next
No,
to the
actually, it has
Pirates,
nothing
Digging
to
in
do
and
with
looking for
The
more,
catcher.
Jacob Stallings.
Jacob.
He's looking for hit
This
number
is
3
because the
here
people
in
that make
this
this game,
at-bat.
it's like San Diego's
Bouncer
Sports
to
or
the
something
left
like that.
side.
They're like a...
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Man had to pee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Pinch hit
for number 5.
No.
I didn't think so. Like, I could tell you're still like, somewhat engaged in our conversation.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's
you
strike
watch
one.
them, you just go silent and you're not listening to us at all.
Yeah, I do.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
What's tomorrow?
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some.
Your attention, please.
Takes the ball now, and
now
number
pitching
9,
for
looking to
Pittsburgh.
close the door.
Number
Here's
35.
Manny Machado now. He's going to lead things off in the half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
What? I kind of
The batter, the first baseman,
Gets a piece of it,
Eric
strike 1.
Hosmer.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Eric Hosmer goes quietly.
The right fielder, number 4.
Ball
Weird.
Fastball here in a good
Meyer.
spot. The ball 1-0. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
I'm only gonna get 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, we mentioned both of these clubs look to be contenders this year. What do you take away from the outcome here, guys?
Well, I do expect both of these clubs to be there in September, and both of these teams, the winner and the loser, can learn things about themselves from this game.
Yeah, and about their opponent. Remember, guys, these teams could end up tangling again down the line in the postseason when there's a lot more at stake. There's a lot of little things you can learn along the way from teams you're going to have to find a way to beat later in the season.
You're kidding me. This is what they're offering me? Catchers and a starter? I don't need that. I need a full arm. Oh, they want Eric Gonzalez. Oh, I got JT Riddle. He's a really good fielding catcher. He's not. I think Yuri is too.
I missed you.
I'm playing baseball.
I'm gonna start watching Narcos now.
I probably will get off soon though. I need to eat. It is 4 a.m. I need to fix all this shit. What did I do? Newman?
Season 1 of Narcos Mexico.
No, Frazier. It was Newman, Reynolds.
Yep.
Story
Yep.
Blanco,
I really liked it.
Moran, Frazier.
Because Colombian Spanish is the most beautiful form of Spanish.
I want to switch. You.
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. I don't really either. I do text to chat for that. That's the other thing. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Yeah, you don't have to have the chat on. Like, I'm streaming right now and I don't have the chat on. Yeah, so my thing's full screen. And then just if anyone comments on it, it'll pop up in the top right corner saying like you got another comment. And then it'll just speak it out loud. That's what I have I just do it on my phone.
Jeff Samardzija is on the mound now as they made a deal for him as it came down to the wire right before the trade deadline.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
All right, Yuri. Yuri.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter.
And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Fans, summer has officially arrived.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply, but
There's a
foul
shark
down
on
the
the
right
Pirates.
side. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
What'd you just say?
Nope,
Tried
that's
to
the
get him
ball.
to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an
I do
0-2
it just
pitch
because like
that.
my shit saves for
Maybe
good
it
on
fooled
here. I
him.
don't have to worry about
No,
like
but
Twitch.
it worked out.
And
Shit
he'll
only
take
saved
it
for
onto the
14
bag
days.
Himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul
Yeah.
Goldschmidt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is ready to deliver.
Leading
Here's
off for the
first
Cardinals,
pitch.
the shortstop,
Maybe a little
Paul.
jumpy
0-1.
there as he swings
DeYoung.
through the fastball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
So it was a
Batting
strikeout
fifth,
swinging.
the
Paul
catcher,
DeYoung
number 4,
becomes the first out of the
Yadier
inning. No balls and 1
Molina.
strike. This pitch is popped up. Bell has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Big swing and a miss.
I
It's
could never
ball,
get
2
one of
strikes.
behind
those.
in the count 0-2. Still looking
Just
for
having
our
an
first
iPhone, I feel
hit
like
in
what's the
ball
point
game.
of getting a
Bounced on the ground
iPad?
and right at the shifted infielders. Throw
Yeah,
on the
no, like,
double
that makes sense
first,
for you.
and the side is retired.
Like I have a MacBook and I have an iPhone. Why would I need an iPad?
Stepping
It's
up
just
to the
those two
plate, Tommy
together.
Edman, 7,
Leading
8,
off for
9,
St. Louis,
bottom of the order set to
the
go
left
here in
fielder.
the
0-1's
third.
the count.
Tommy
Strike 1 to start the
Edman.
at-bat. Popped him up. Newman is under it. He's got it 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Batting eighth, the center fielder,
Popped up.
Harrison Bader.
Story has a play. 2 down.
Shit, where's numbers before it came over? Like a 4-year-old.
So here now is the pitcher,
Batting ninth,
Carlos Martinez.
the pitcher,
This guy
number
is still
18,
looking at a zone
Carlos
in the hit column.
Martinez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Barely. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss with a fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with
Leading
the
up
highest
for the
Pirates
Pirates,
on-base percentage
the pitcher,
and slugging percentage
Jeff
in all of Major League Baseball,
the
it's
Marca.
probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand.
That's how you just
the level
always were
we're
farming
playing
on
at.
them.
We have a special group.
Here's the
Leading
first
off for
pitch
the
to him.
Cardinals,
That's what you did
the
all
second
summer
base-
long. You
Hey!
played Apex with us,
Colton.
and just,
Start
I'm
things
killing
off here as he
Rhinos.
looks at a
I'm
called
killing
strike. It's
Mogers.
0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The next
Ball,
pitch
I
that's
haven't,
it,
but I
that'll move
understand.
it to 1-2 now.
Yeah.
Counts even
Ball,
at
that's high.
2-2 to Wong. And he struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around
The
trying
third
to pick
baseman,
at
number
corners. He's being
13,
aggressive in the zone,
Matt
and he's attacking
Carpenter.
each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Moran is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Oh, yeah, like when your guy got sick on the fishworms or whatever.
Here comes the first pitch.
the batter, the first baseman,
Fastball taken, but
Paul
that gets the zone for a strike.
Goldschmidt.
Cardinals have been held
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the hit column here.
Hey,
And he watches a called
You and
strike
Paul
at
with
the
your gay
knees. No
pirate
balls
flag.
and
count,
2 strikes.
0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Newman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jeff Samardzija.
Now batting,
Chance
the
now
pitcher,
to increase his
Jeff
lead if he can deliver something
the
here.
Marca.
Hot shot to third, taken in by Carpenter.
He's out.
And the throw to Wong, and the inning. Digging in, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for
He'll
St.
look to
Louis,
bounce back after
the
striking
shortstop,
out his last
Paul
time up.
DeYoung.
Got him
0-1.
a bit too far
I mean,
after
right now
that
all we
one at
have is
strike
time.
one. Fouled away. Now here it comes.
Jesus.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Pitch taken several
Molina.
inches below the zone, in fact. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey!
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Infield shifted well
Now
to
batting,
the right. Here's the
the
first
right
pitch.
fielder,
Thought he
Dexter.
just blows
0-1
the
the
fastball
count.
by him for strike 1. And he gets him to swing
0-2.
through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
3.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends
Zach
the
doing
inning.
everything.
Down. Top half of the sixth about to get
Leading off
started.
for the Cardinals.
Stepping in for the Cardinals,
left
Tommy Edman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Edman.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Grounded to the right. Bell picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect,
now
Harrison Bader. He popped out in his first trip.
0-1.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Your attention, please.
We'll
pinch hitting for St. Louis.
Here as we'll see what
Number
he can
47.
do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. The pitcher, Jeff
Now
Samardzija,
batting,
steps
the
up to
pitcher,
the plate in a
Jeff
sacrifice situation. So let's see if that
Samardzija.
is indeed on right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch, on the ground to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you talked about having a game right here. This guy's working on a
Oh yeah, they're doing that right now, aren't
and he
they?
mixed in a knock. How would you like to be
now
on the mound
batting,
when you
second
got more hits
baseman,
than the opposition?
Kevin.
Now a swing and he pops it up.
Infield fly,
And I
batter's
believe,
out,
yes,
it's
the
fair.
umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So here's Adam Frazier. He's hitless
Up
in
next for
3
Pittsburgh,
at-bats to this point.
the left fielder,
Here's the 0-1
Adam
pitch. Now a swing and he
Frazier.
They're showing
picks him up.
esports on ESPN because they
Right
just
out in front
are
of the
running
mound.
out of things to
And
do.
the 2-out threat will not. Colton Wong will stand in.
Leading off
No
for the
hits.
Cardinals.
Yeah, they did
Trips
esports
to the
every here and
second
there, but
inning
like it's been like a
ballgame.
main
Colton.
thing. Like they're like, yeah, we got
again.
Rocket League coming up, and we got League of Legends coming up.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This
Yeah.
guy's a horse.
It's just that and like it does. No, it
Behind
does.
on that
Yeah.
swing, and now he'll
It's
try
like
to
that
shorten
and
up
just
maybe and
reruns of
protect
like
the
old
plate.
classic games though. Like
The
oh, like
1-2.
here's the 1998 NBA championship
Here's
like
a
game,
fastball
whatever.
in off the plate for a ball.
So you know, people don't necessarily care about all these old games.
Just
gotta
out
watch
in
something
front of
as
that
it
one, still
happens.
2-2. Down the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman.
And
0-1.
Carpenter will get ahead of him here
Matt
with strike 1.
Carpenter.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
No balls, 2
Waved
strikes.
at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every so often I would see
And this is swung on and
Counter-Strike
missed, and
on
boy,
there,
they took care
like
of
late
a
at night.
key man there. 1 away. First offering on its way.
like when I'd be
Now
DJing
back.
at the bar and
The
one of
first
the CDs would have it on. I'd be like,
Hard.
0-1's the count.
Second and no
Goldschmidt.
outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation.
No balls,
In order
2
to keep
strikes.
that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I'd be DJing and I'd have people make jokes like, "Yo,
The
you're in
bat.
control. You're playing Call of Duty right now."
Shortstop.
0-1.
A little jumpy
Oh.
there.
It wasn't even
as he
Call of
swings
Duty. I'm
through
like,
the
guys,
fastball.
like, come on.
DeYoung in an 0-2
Count.
hole
Oh,
here.
2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without
I never
a
even
doubt
touched it or
is
tried to.
gone.
Same with
What a great feeling right there as he circles the
fuck.
pillows, finally
Son of a
able
blank.
to get this offense potentially going.
VR
with
game,
one swing of the bat.
came out
The
before
catcher.
Shut
Fortnite.
out all
They had
game,
to
but
pay to
not
play.
anymore.
Yadier.
0-1's the count.
Swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
PUBG, yeah.
Ball.
And that misses
Never got into that
1-1.
either.
And the square's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Yeah, they really have, but it'll go the way of the first-person shooter soon.
This is popped up.
Couple, another year or two.
Samardzija.
Especially with the new consoles coming out. Like, what are they going to do? Import Fortnite to the new consoles? Apex to the new
Settling in
consoles?
now, Dexter
Leading
Fowler
off for St. Louis.
matches up with Jeff
Sure, they
Samardzija
will.
to get the inning
Dexter.
underway.
I know with the Xbox, they said it's going to be able to play every Xbox One game. Pretty much any 360 game, and then a handful of original Xbox games.
1-1.
I don't know if the PS5's plan is.
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on
If the
first out.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Standing in, Tommy
If the
Edman,
PS5
is
is backwards compatible with PS2 and
Tommy.
PS1 games,
Edman.
I just won't leave my
Strike one on
house.
the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Yeah, nostalgia is huge right now.
Swing
People
and a
want
liner
like their
toward the gap in
old,
left center.
you know, because we're all
This is
people like
into
us.
the
Like we're
alley
all in
and
our
ought to be
mid
good for
20s,
extra
30s.
bases.
People want their old games
He
they
hit
played
the
as
corner
kids.
and tries
You know,
for
that's
third.
why remasters and remakes are so hot.
He is
You know,
in
fucking
there with a
SpongeBob Battle
triple.
for Bikini Bottom's getting a remake, and I'm hyped about it.
You don't want to take too many chances on the base.
Now
But like that's what I mean though. Like
The
something as
center
dumb
field.
as that. You know what I mean?
Aaron
Like,
Bader.
and you're gonna get a bunch of these
Quickly
mid
0-2.
20s and 30-year-old people that are like, yeah, I'm about it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Like I'm gonna be all over that shit when it comes
Catch is
out.
made here in right, and
Destroy
here
All
comes the
Humans
runner from
remake. Like
third.
people are so hyped about
Not
that.
in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Your attention, please.
I think I played Gauntlet. Let me look up Gauntlet quick. 'Cause I have been trying to think all night without saying anything. Of a game that me and my cousin played on PS2 that was like such a weird like game for us to play. That like had to do with like some sort of it definitely wasn't Dark Legacy. Actually, wait. I think it wasn't Dark Legacy, but it sounds like it was one of these games. Oh god, I can only imagine. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I'm watching a Pathfinder Wraith Watson TSM Imperial Hall video right now. This is 12 hours ago. It's just posted. My God, he just lasered with an R99 across the fucking. Am I? No, it's still the TSM. Oh yeah, Energy Lulu was there playing with him. I'm watching it. This one person, TSM Albrelli, sure. It's in a casual game. 26 kills right now. 2 squads left. Let's see, final number. Squad kills 32. He had all of them. I just kind of skipped through. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, I gotta get off and eat. I'll be on about, I don't know, 8 hours.